Good morning. Okay, do not try this at home, right? I've resigned myself to the fact that I'm a pedal driver. I am not looking at this camera. I am watching the road, but I've got something I need to say to y'all, okay? So first, good morning. Good Monday morning. I was talking to a dear friend of mine. I've known her for many, many years, and should have met her 20 minutes ago. Exercise class started. I'm on my way there. I've been MIA. I've been driving for dollars, and I'm over it. I'm just over it. But she said to me during my conversation with her, she said, "You sound like you're 19 years old." That made me feel good. So this excitement I'm feeling, this tripping in Atlanta, it's not even here yet. But I am determined. There's a better way, and I know it. I know how to make it happen, but I can't do it by myself, right? I need some people getting a free rider account, right? All the information is at driversearnmore.com. I know it's a lie. I know you think it's not for you, but as I was telling my dear friend, doesn't matter what age we are, doesn't matter what we are doing, we are all waking up every day to go get some money. Some of us do it on a job, but if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Some of us have learned another way, and while we haven't always made it quote-unquote successful, we know the business model works. And so if you tell some people and you can get some money for just telling people, my question is, why wouldn't you do that, right? And that's called residual, because what we've got is going to go viral. It really is. How many people do you know? I don't care if you're driving. I don't care if you're riding. Do you know anybody using Uber or Lyft? Yes? No? Okay. There's a third option on its way. It can't launch in any city until we have enough drivers on the road, right? So my job, as I see it, because I did this 2 years ago, I was trying to get off the road. I knew the money wasn't right, but I didn't have another option. Go get a job, please. I'm driving people every day that I know have 2 jobs. No offense, you are working minimum wage. Your place of business is around the corner, but that's not where I'm taking you, okay? I'm not taking you there. So you're paying Uber to go to one job. That tells me you have another one that pays your bills. Why would I sign up for that, right? I learned about the residual money 17 years ago, maybe longer than that. I have built a large team. We didn't make any money because nobody did anything. My job is to educate you how this other model works so that when you do something one time and it goes on, you are always paid. And you can do this for free. Now, I've been watching some videos because I'm trying to get knowledgeable, right? You cannot do this business model unless you teach other people, because all we are taught in school is how to be a good employee. And I was a good employee for 32 years. Couldn't get to work on time. Blame the traffic. But since driving Uber, I can tell you with a certainty, it's not the traffic. It's that job you're going to. It is. I know this. There's somewhere you're going you don't want to go. You knew before you left the house you were late. So now you are mad and late. And in a hurry. All y'all can go on. I've been driving here since I was 18. Y'all don't scare me. The Lord has blessed me with the full armor. God's blessings is my first car's name. I drive every day, but I haven't been able to fix it, so I'm in a rental. I'm on a hamster wheel. I mean, it's been a great ride. But this is over because the companies that we drive for, I'm sorry, you cannot keep messing with my money. It's like you go into your job, you get your check. Next time you get your check, and by the way, you broke in between because you just paid all your bills. So you go again and again and again. But the next time you get paid, it's not as much as the last time. And they don't tell you why. You keep doing that. How long you gonna keep doing that on your job? Every time you go, they pay you whatever it is they're paying you. It's a little less than the last time, and they don't explain why. They just do it. You're not gonna stay, and that's where every driver ought to be. But they can't be there because we came to honestly make money. We're providing for our families. We're paying our bills. We are working hard. But how dare you, app that we are controlled by? Our fare is based on time and distance, not to come get you. We don't get paid to look for you. We get paid from the time you get in the car, we drive you where you're going, and you get out, we hit the number, and we see what Uber decides to pay us. But smart drivers, and I wasn't smart. It took learning about this new company TRYP to look at my money. Here, I knew in 2017, 2-3 months, a year. I started driving here in Atlanta in August of 2016. I didn't learn, and drivers don't learn how this works until they meet other drivers. So we have a parking lot full of drivers at every airport that ain't talking to each other. Y'all, there's so much I've got to say, but I'm just one person. But I am acting like my hair is on fire. I don't have any. It's time for a haircut. But those of you that have hair, you need to be running like your hair is on fire. Download this free app that's going to earn you 40 cents every time the rides are taken. Now, how long that's going to be, don't know. It's on y'all. Don't ask me a bunch of questions about what the company's doing. I am sharing on my site, driversearnmore.com, what the company is doing. I am a driver that wants off the hamster wheel. This is the best solution I see. I am not interested in continuing to, I'm not complaining. Trust me on that. I don't care what you hear. Anita is presenting fact. My own life, and every driver that looks at their money knows we're being raped and sodomized. Get the information. You don't have to ride with us. You don't have to drive with us. But the public likes new stuff, right? And some of the videos I've been listening to, I'm learning. That's what I love about this industry, entrepreneurship, okay, business. They didn't teach that to us in school. They just didn't. All of us went to school for this, that, or the other, but it wasn't necessarily to learn how to run a business for ourselves. And we have children who grew up in the age of apps. My son is one of them. We have a testimony. One day he might let me tell it. But I call him God's grace because I look at how he has taken care of me and mine for at least 17 years when I wasn't working a traditional job. I didn't get a steady check. Not because I didn't want one, but because I knew that's never going to get me where I want to go. And I lost every job pretty much, not because I couldn't do the work, but because I couldn't get there on time. And I came to realize driving Uber, it's because I really didn't want to go there. I didn't like what they were talking about. Just chit-chat. None of that stuff enhanced my life. It's just gossip, talking about other people. Making money for somebody else, I didn't care about that. But I work with attorneys, so yeah, I did care about that. My attitude was showing, as a young attorney told me. It was. We sat next to each other in law school. I'm outside his door now. He's a partner at $3.50 an hour. You paying me $20. Yeah, I had to go. But I did my 32 years. And I've been hanging out in the breeze, what I call walking by faith, living indoors with no job. God is good. So when I say I'm blessed, I'm telling you my story. And every driver's got a story. And my heart's with them. I know what it's like not to have a car. I know what it's like to have it repossessed. I know what it's like to be on the bus. I know about transportation. And I did not plan to be an Uber driver. But here we are 3 years later. And I've had some revelations. And they're coming fast, quick. And so I have to believe that this is the path I'm supposed to be on. And I need to educate y'all, drivers, riders, the rideshare public, because we're not going anywhere. And just like what's happening in our country, there are people that know things are wrong. There are people in a position to do something about it, and those people are doing nothing. And the people most affected by those things feel helpless, and they are not doing anything. I'm not playing that game no more. I'm trying to get out of my situation, and if it was just about me, if I didn't think it would benefit everybody I tell this to, you tell it to, I wouldn't be making these videos. I wouldn't be writing my off. There's a message here. Somebody needs to hear it. I don't know who you are. There's 7 billion people on the planet. I don't need to know all y'all. I need 4 aces and a deck of 52. That's one of the things I learned. I'm looking for people that see it, get it, let's go. And this is such a no-brainer. Okay, so you ride Uber, Lyft. You don't have to do it every day. Let's say you're out of town. Doesn't matter. Whatever your reason for riding. Imagine that this new app called TRYP Rides, every time you share it, and somebody you shared it with, they took a trip. Can you do the math on 40 cents for every trip? The question becomes, you, the rideshare public, the non-riding public, how much money do you want to make? Do you support any drivers? Do you know any drivers? It's not easy for me to sit here and just tell you what's going on in my life, but my goodness, there's thousands of drivers that are struggling, and we are working hard every day, and they keep effing with the money. TRYP is coming. We are coming for Uber, we are coming for Lyft, but we can't do it without the public's help. That's why drivers are talking. And I started talking 2 years ago. Wasn't nobody listening. Y'all better not miss this. Don't sleep on it. We're launching in Miami August 18th. I plan to be there. The kickoff is the 17th. Rides start on the 18th. Who do you know in West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, South Florida, anywhere in the nation? Everybody get the app. Download it. Create your own code. You got to have a code. This is by invitation only. The doors of the church are open. Will you come? Will you come? I gotta go. I'm driving, wasting gas, but that's what I do. I was supposed to be going to exercise class. I'm 30 minutes late, but I'm gonna go because I had this idea, and I ran it by my good friend where I started, about her helping me, and she already reminded me, I got you you talk about the computers with seniors, right? I stopped going primarily because, they don't know me. I've done what I'm there. But if nobody reminds all those people that I'm there, what am I doing? I'm out here driving for dollars. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm usually late or I miss it. So, but the idea I had this morning is, wait a minute. I need to meet people face to face. I can talk to every rider in my car and give them a flyer, which is exactly what I'm doing. But I can't make anybody read my site. I can't make anybody do anything. But if I get in front of you, if I get in front of you, I want some live signups, and I need drivers to get their numbers and look at everything I posted, make a decision. We can launch Atlanta right after Miami if we pay attention. And so I'm about educating the public, and I found this, I'm going to give him a shout out, Wayman's Musical Rideshare. I'm doing my due diligence. I'm looking. Where are the holes? This is too good to be true. What are the other trips are saying? There are people that have been waiting 6 months or longer for this to launch. The apps just came out June 17th. They are not functional. That don't mean you can't get it. Get it, download it, share it. Say it's coming. It's coming. And you need to be sharing it. Share it, share it, share it. Every driver currently driving Uber and Lyft needs to do the same thing. Now you're in the system to get the information to make an intelligent decision, and that's what my site is about. I didn't use the replicated sites as the front door because that's all marketing. I'm trying to get you to look at your life, look at your money, look at where we are as a community. Why can't we work together? I remember being a single parent, my son Alan. We have a testimony, but I hated being the taxi mom. I mean, that's what parents do, right? But particularly mothers, okay? So you moms that are transporting your kids everywhere, you may or may not enjoy the job, but it comes with the job, right? Imagine, and you're sending your children, by the way, and let me just address this right now because most of y'all don't know this, but I get it. My mom was home every day when I came home, all the way through high school, okay? Great. My son would have to come home sometimes because I was at work. That is definitely the case, not just in the black community. It's pretty much everywhere. So Uber's policy, Lyft's policy, I believe, but drivers take a risk when we pick your offspring up that are under the age of 18. And I guarantee you most riders didn't know that. These young people have their own cell phones. They have their own debit cards or however they're funding their account. And they are calling their own Uber and Lyft, which I think is fantastic. We need to teach our young people how to be independent. But it's against Uber and Lyft policy. So every driver that does that is risking. That's crazy. That's crazy. But y'all need to be aware of that. So I'm revealing information because I figure all bets are off. You know, Uber's public, and you've been messing with my money for 2.5 years. There's a better option here. I'm so excited. I cannot keep quiet about it. And so I want people to read what I wrote. Like I said, reading is fundamental. If you can't handle that, watch the videos. That Wayman, I'm going to meet him in Miami. I don't know how to reach him. If he comes across this, I am so inspired by your knowledge that you have freely shared. And so, yeah, I took it and I put it on my site because what I know is rideshare drivers are not educated. And I don't mean college. I mean business and money. Because if any driver looks at their money, knowing what I know now, I probably would have went and found a job, not knowing any better. But it's been a great ride. I enjoy it. The ones still on the platform, we enjoy the ride. We enjoy what we're doing. Otherwise, we wouldn't still be doing it. But the smart ones, the ones that looked at the money, they understood this is not a winning proposition. They ain't driving. But y'all can come on back. There's a better opportunity here. You don't have to drive. You don't have to drive with this company. You don't have to ride with this company. All we are asking you to do, get the app, share it far and wide so the market can open. We are coming for the disruptors, who is Uber and Lyft. They disrupted the transportation industry. Riders love it. So we're going to reward riders. Y'all get 40 cents every time somebody you told about TRYP takes a ride. And when you ride yourself, that's 10. Oh, but here's something I just learned, too, from Wyman, right? What did he call that? OTV? Imagine you don't touch your points. You get points every time you ride, okay? So let's imagine Atlanta's open, and riders are going to look for the cheapest ride. We don't have a surge. We don't have a pool, right? So why wouldn't you ride with us? It's 2 to 5% less than Uber or Lyft. You can request your own driver or favorite your drivers. And I'm an advocate of scheduling rides, and that was another thing I saw in his videos. He's thinking this through. I'm certain other drivers have done the same, but the problem is when you get on the platform as a driver, you don't know any other drivers, or if you do, we're all in the same boat. We driving for whatever reason for the money. We would not do this if there was not money, and we're driving strangers. And y'all worried about your safety. You got our photo, you got our car, our license tag. We don't even know your name. I'm trying to educate folk. If you're going to be a new driver, let's do it right. Don't trial and error it. And you could start over here, right? I like what I see. We need drivers. I want the referral money. And that's what I'm trying to teach the public. There's more money than just the trips. So we're going to reward the riders, the general public, just let the app go viral. Again, ask yourself, how many 40 cents rides do you want? 200 is $80. 500 is $200. How often are people Ubering and Lyfting? And now they could be adding TRYP. And drivers get 100%. Yes, drivers have to pay something. But I guarantee and I challenge any driver, when you see me in Miami, when you see me anywhere, I challenge you. Show me, if you're a full-time driver, that you pay him, that Uber is taking more than, that Uber is not taking more than $200. I guarantee Whatever Uber's taking is more than $200 a month. It's going to add up to more than $2,400 a year. If that math is correct for you, you need to go on and register. Get your free account, read, because I got more information than you know what to do with for you to make a decision. But this waiting around, no, I'm going to see what's going to happen. You are sleeping on an opportunity. That's why I'm out here, because I want those 40 cents. I want y'all riding. And we are coming. We are coming. Y'all take care. Let's see where I'm on Memorial Drive. I was supposed to have been going somewhere, to exercise. So I've killed some time, longer, of course, than I probably should have. Do not, again, try this at home, driving while being on video. I know people say it's not safe, but trust me, I am not looking at the camera. And when I was stopped. I am watching this traffic because I'm afraid of cars, quite frankly. I really am. I don't like big trucks, and I learned a long time ago to stay away from all y'all. You want to get crazy, get in front of me. I will not let you ride behind me. I am going to remove myself from the pack. I don't play that. And yeah, so sometimes I may speed, but I got the full armor, and I've been driving here 40-some-odd years. This is my neck of the woods. Y'all be safe in your neck of the woods. Take care. Bye. Talk soon.